Jonas, what can you say about the performance from the bench tonight, specifically from Corey Joseph?
Our bench was working, especially in a tough stretch in the third quarter. What we need that boost, they came in and they did their job. They gave us that boost what we needed. So all the bench, all the guys was working. So we got that win as a guys, as a group of group of players.
Ryan.
Hey, Jonas. Another big game from you and a big win for the team. How high is your confidence right now against this Indiana team?
I'm just doing my stuff. I'm going out there and battling. Nobody gonna take that away from me. I'm gonna go and put my heart and battle for every single ball, for every position.
Ian.
Jonas, with Kyle and DeMar struggling with their efficiency, do you feel it's your responsibility to really step up the way you have been the last couple of games? Do you feel a responsibility to try to carry the team right now?
We all gotta step up. It's not an individual sport. Some nights are tough for Kyle, sometimes tough for Demar, tough for me. Everybody has tough times. So everybody gotta pull for each other. They're great players. They get double teamed and sometimes triple teamed, but they finding the way to succeed passing the ball. Kyle was great. Demar was great today by just making plays. Not making the buckets, but making the plays, making a open kickouts for open threes or for rolls, for dunks. That was all the guys who went on a core effort.
Sean.
Back here. So it seems like every time Patrick comes in, you two seem to have a really. It seems to just create good things when you two are together. What is it about Patrick that complements you really well?
Oh, he comes in with a high energy. He's everywhere. He helps. He's trying to be active on the defense, especially. That's his specialty. Be active on the defense and cover all the ground. Help each other. I think Luis Cola does the same thing. He's a great defender too. He's helping too. I think they're different players, but they both works.
Josh.
Jonas, coach was just in here and said he's very proud of you, knowing how hard you've worked and how much you've grown. How satisfying is it for you to have been such a crucial part of a win like tonight?
As I said today, let's not get too excited. It's just a game two. We got at least 3 to go, so gotta keep it quiet. I gotta do the same thing and come with the same energy next game. Game 3. It's job is not done yet.
With Damari getting in
Steven.
foul.
Go
Sorry.
ahead, Alan. Sorry.
With Damari getting in foul trouble early and then Terrence being unavailable late, how big does it become for the team that Norm's able to step in and not play like a rookie?
Yeah, Norm stepped in and he did a great job, especially in defense. Sorry, handling Paul George. Tough moments. Third quarter, fourth quarter, that was a crucial moments, and he stepped in and he did his job. So I think he's stepping up.
Steven.
Jonas, even going back a couple of years ago in that first series against the Nets, we've seen you step up in the playoffs. Just wondering, is playing with your national team over the years where you had to be the guy helped you in these really critical games to step up your game?
It's just the most important moment right now. It's the playoffs. You win or you go home. So you gotta do everything to win the game, not just on the court, on the bench too. You gotta cheer for each other, pull for each other. Locker room, talk with each other, support each other. This is really important moment for us, especially.
Especially this year. You've looked more comfortable being the biggest guy on the court. how is your confidence growing that you can take advantage of your size inside?
I keep telling that I play hard. That's all. Sometimes it's different nights. Sometimes you're guarding smaller guy, smaller center. Sometimes you're guarding big guy, but you just play hard. Give everything on the court. You're not leaving anything. You just go out there and try to set a screen. Try to defensively move your feet, cover the ground. Help on defense. That's my job. I when I'm stepping on a court, I'm trying to be concentrated on little things that's help.